Hi guys, Catherine Moss here. Phil Fernandez as well. He's actually filming this. We are in Somerville, Friday, December 5th, 2014, and we're looking at the Baker's Rack here, which is
essentially the network operations center for the apartment.
Essentially.
And IT station at large.
Yes, I know. Well, I mean, because this is Site 1, and then once I deal with the T110 at home, or in that case, that is going to be a different video, but that's for another day, but that could be quite interesting. That will be Site 2, whatever server ends up being down there. And right now we're looking at a lot of the network stuff. What you hear is Pisces. He's our super micro server. I'm not quite sure what model he is. We have, there's another video that shows him sitting on top of Hog, the Dell PowerEdge 2900. And actually, Hog's out in the living room now, isn't he? Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, so he's out in the living room. So, that's rather interesting. And, so, I don't know, you guys might be, well, I don't know what we're actually zoomed in on right now, but...
our focus is with Venus and...
Yeah. So...
Athena.
So Venus and Athena. Athena, she is... Well, she kind of doubles right now because we don't have enough
Technically
space.
triple if you think about it.
Oh, yeah, because of Tuxati.
WDS, well,
WDS.
Quadruple technically. WDS, Tuxati,
Yep.
DHCP, and file server.
Derp. Yeah, so she does DHCP, and eventually once we get more RAM on Pisces, DHCP and WDS is going to move on to...
or I might image the XPS 410, which you guys see the rear of right here, the white case of Dell, as being WDS DHCP.
Yes.
Might end up doing that.
Yeah, and then...
as we go further down below these guys, we have... Sorry, Cat.
I'm standing in the way.
We have a shelf that basically supplies all the power. Yes, some of you are probably going to scream at the massive squid of cables. By the way, it does get worse. You can probably see it through the shelf, but we're going to go lower here in just a moment. As we go lower, if I can keep the cam steady without the Steadicam suit. You've got probably a 10 or 15 foot coil of coax, which comes in from the street and goes to that comm scope, not splitter, what's the word I'm looking for, amp, comm scope amp. Then that branches off, supports my TV, supports both modems, which, by the way, yes, we do have a residential and Comcast, or sorry, residential and business connection. I'll explain more in a moment here. Then we have a line that goes out into the living room where Hog is, and goes to another amp. That amp supplies the rest of the house with TV and net service as well. So the two connections, some of you are probably wondering why the two connections. We have the business connection, which services our Exchange server, and a few other things that need to be on the edge, like a cPanel server, for instance.
Yeah, I think Demeter, who is also our IIS, I'm not sure if she's on the edge, but she probably is.
She should be. I need to look at that list.
Mordor, which is our cPanel server. Oh, by the way, what did we name our IPAM server?
I haven't even set up IPAM yet.
Oh, derp. I was wondering why we didn't, but yeah, so we're also going to be setting up IPAM. That's going to be really freaking cool, but that'll be awesome. So,
and eventually, as
I was
SCOM
mentioning, SCOM, SCCM. Well, that's eventually going to be Hades, actually, and then Persephone is WSUS. Well, Persephone.
WSUS for your site.
Oh, right.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's Persephone. Okay. Well, no, because I do remember we had a WSUS server that was going to be named Persephone, but I wasn't sure which site. Yeah, as you can tell, guys, I think you figured out that our server naming scheme is probably, I'm sure many of the corporate CEOs or other corporates, other IT individuals watching this video may be cringing at our naming scheme. However, We like it, and we're not going to change it, so sorry, guys.
By the way, for those of you who are watching, please, I'd like to know what you guys think of the pseudo Steadicam work that I'm doing here without a Steadicam suit. And by the way, excuse the soda and pizza, as is per IT admin usual, I guess, Domino's. As they say, pizza doesn't make the night, it's what you do with it. Anyways, that is basically command central for the entire network. Yes, Cisco SPA 504G and the Plantronics wireless headset phone. Yes. You know you're an IT admin when you have both on your desk.
Well, yes, but the question is, does that Cisco ever ring?
It does.
Nice.
It does. I can thank Dennis Filippetti for that one.
Oh, I might need to steal that file off of that Cisco because let's just say when he sees, which is my Latitude E6530 over there, I don't know if you guys can see him, probably not.
I'll pan around here in a second.
Well, anyway, so I need to steal that file off of that phone because we've had some very interesting issues with HECS, as you know, on my previous video. I put a new hard drive in there, and I have another hard drive in the modular bay, a Toshiba, and let's just say it stole, let's just say HECS stole an entire folder off of that drive that had that Cisco file on it, so I've not been able to put that back on my phone.
And
So-
there's our old friend Easius,
Yes.
who apparently likes to talk randomly while we're taping. When he's not in standby.
That was funny. And wow, it's about 98 degrees in here.
So folks, I guess until next time, it's... Dare I close it like I close my videos?
Sure.
I haven't said this in a while, guys, and for those of you who haven't watched me, I do gaming videos. So this will make sense if you watch my video, if you have watched my videos, or with the fact that you now know I do gaming videos. Until next time, I wish you good gaming.